We're live. Yes? Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. This is a brief public board meeting. I don't know if anybody in the public is actually out there watching, but we have a very, very short agenda. We are not, unfortunately, not able to do the pledge because we don't have the capacity to put the flag up, but we promise we will do so at next Tuesday nights, on the 7th rather, at the next board meeting. So forgive us for that. If Mrs. Callahan could take the roll call.
Certainly. Mrs. Johnson.
I'm here.
Mrs. Weisberg.
Here.
Ms. Bays.
Here.
Mr. Kirpin. No.
He's no longer here.
Okay. Ms. Brooks.
Here.
Ms. Gilliar.
Here.
And Mr. Greenstein.
Here.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Were we sent an agenda? I feel a little silly, but there is an agenda. Do I have it?
Yes.
That's, okay.
Let me see.
If you wanted to go directly to action items, or do you
Yep.
want to run through the usual agenda with enrollment and everything else?
Are we
I-
required to do that? I don't think we're required.
No.
I don't think we, unless anybody objects, I don't think we need to do that. Likewise, I'm going to forego my opening statement. So why don't we, I don't know if Dr. Hunt say anything? No. Okay. We can go straight into the action items, and if Mrs. Callahan could read it out.
Well, you do have approval of minutes from June 23rd. Let's see. Yes, June 23rd Board of Education meeting minutes. So if you'd like to make a motion for that.
Yes, I'd like to make a motion for that. Do I have a second? Mrs. Bays, yes, thank you. Okay, all in favor?
I'll do the roll. Mrs. Johnson,
Yes.
Ms. Weisberg,
Yes.
Ms. Bays,
Yes.
Ms. Brooks,
Yes.
Ms. Gilliar,
Yes.
Mr. Greenstein.
Yes.
Thank you. And then you have as an action item under 11.1, transfer of funds from a variety of different codes. No, I'm sorry, not a variety of different codes, from one code into the technology supply code for $400,000. And then you have payroll adjustments for permanent substitutes and for high school special education teacher salaries. That amounts to $197,000. Will you make a motion?
Yes, I just found the agenda.
Okay,
Apologize for that. Yes, I'm going to make a motion for those two items, correct?
yes,
2 items. Do I have a second? Mrs. Gilliar. All right, will you second it? Thank you. All in favor?
Ms.
will-
Johnson,
Yes.
Ms. Weisberg,
Yes.
Ms. Brooks,
Yes.
Ms. Bays,
Yes.
Ms. Gilliar,
Yes.
and Mr. Greenstein.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, is there anybody want to discuss anything regarding that? The funding that we just voted for?
I would.
Okay, go ahead, Deb.
Can we just have Dr. Hines elaborate a little bit for the public as to his vision for this and how he and the technology department work together to come up with this great idea?
Absolutely. Thank you, Ms. Brooks. So what we're doing as we prepare for September, There's a lot of moving parts. I think the community knows that we have two large committees, I should say. One is the instructional committee that is focusing on if and when we have to go to distance learning through two different models, a hybrid model, and certainly if we have to continue with where we are right now, if students are totally remote. We are preparing for that, and of course, reentry. We're making sure in a multitude of ways that we are ready for when our kids come back in September, from transportation to protocols and all other safety measures as well. What was actually approved just now has to do with the technology that our students will have moving forward. So we are moving toward a one-on-one initiative, which I'm very proud to say, not only for our students, but for our teachers as well. And coupled with that comes with a lot of professional development opportunities for our teachers. And we'll make sure in the very near future we have those opportunities for our parents as well. When we're looking at the technology itself, we're looking at iPads for kindergarten and first grade students, and then second grade through 12th grade, we're looking at Chromebooks to make sure that every child, again, has a machine, and then we're looking to make sure that they are connected via Wi-Fi as well. So if we're having some difficulties with Wi-Fi, we want to make sure that we have that taken care of, because that's, as we know how important that is. That's one of the things we've certainly learned over the past several months. So with that being said, there were some unanticipated costs that we recently found out about. One of them has to do with making sure when we purchased the machines, we were.
Larry, you gotta mute yourself. I'm sorry, Dr. Hines.
No,
Larry,
it's okay.
mute
I was
yourself.
going to say that. I didn't want to interrupt. So one of them, when we're looking at the machines themselves, they actually went up over the past several weeks when we first looked at how much they were. So there's an increased cost for the machines. And then because of supply and demand, in order to receive the machines on time for school when it starts, there's an additional cost when we purchase those machines. When you add some of those things together, coupled with the fact if we go to remote learning, distance learning, there are some classes that we offer that require different types of technologies, very complicated types of technologies that our kids would need and our teachers would need, more so at the high school level. And we need to make sure we purchase those machines as well so we can continue that instruction as it moves forward. So when you add all those things together, that's the reason why part of the reason why we are meeting today, to pay for those, or to approve, I should say, a transfer from one code to another so we can make those purchases before the end of this school year.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Hines. Does anybody else have anything they want to say regarding the one-to-one purchases, I should say? Okay, any old business? There's no committee reports, but any old business? Any new business? Okay, well, I'm going to adjourn the meeting, but first I just want to remind everybody to have a healthy and safe July 4th weekend, and that we hopefully will see everybody on July 7th, Tuesday night, for what is called our reorganizational meeting, where we will welcome our newest board member, Julie Epstein, and we will also be voting for this coming year's officers. We will be, what do you call it? Not re-upping. We'll be signing off on new contracts for the year. And then in addition, we'll have a regular board meeting. The discussion items will be presented, but I do believe one of the items will be our plan, part of our plan at least, moving forward to promote diversity, inclusion, equity, and a anti-racism philosophy, and promote anti-racism, I should say, within our school district and community. So we all are looking forward to that. So thank you very much, everyone, and have a great day and enjoy your weekends. Well, actually, it's only Tuesday, right? Okay, but enjoy next weekend. Bye.